everyone, how are we doing? I cannot believe, I know, I feel like I say this every single time, but how is it July? That's like half of the year, we're halfway through, and we're here to talk about July's bullet journal. So let me run through a few things that I've got. Obviously my bullet journal. The selection of pens, I'm not going to go through the colours, I'm going to list these in comments. I have got my pencil, I've got a black fine liner, and I've got a 0.1 nib today, but you can use the hexagon gel pen. I just went for a slightly finer tip. The monthly stamp set, which you can buy in store, and don't forget that you have a discount code as a member as well, so you can get discount on the journal, the pen tray, and all the things. We don't have the Tombows in yet, but I really am working on at some point selling them, because I think it would be great to sell them in a pack so that you've got all the colours that we need. So let me show you where we're at. Let's have a look at July. So there we are. It is lollipop themed, summer themed, because I am going on holiday at the end of July. I haven't obviously been on holiday because of COVID for 2-3 years, and also I haven't really had a holiday in the school summer holidays, because that would normally be my wedding season and I'd be super busy. So this is like in honour of a super summer holiday July. Let me take you through the template. So you have your July cover page, and then you have your week to view with some sprinkles and lollipops. Lots of sprinkles and lollipops on your days, your day pages, and then you've got your habit tracker and your mood tracker, which is to colour in the lollipops. Popsicles, if you're American, I think. Is it popsicles? I think that's what they call them. And then just a title page if you want to make up your own spreads. You've got a few titles there. So let's get started, shall we? A blank page. And if you haven't used our templates before, all of the templates will be added to this video tutorial, as well as the colours that I'm using in the comments. What you can do is you can do your own thing and just use this as a guide, or you can trace this by putting a pencil rubbing on the back of your page, and then you will be able to trace through, and it will just put a light outline on the blank page, just so you've got a guide as to where to go. So let's get into it. Okay, so I've got a really faint line. You won't be able to see, I don't think. I'll zoom in. Very faint tracing line, just so I know where I'm going. You can do exactly as the template, or if you want, I'm going to send out a PDF document with lots of black and white lollipop shapes. You can make up your own front cover and just use this as inspiration. I'm going to go in first with my pen colour, because I don't want the black outline to smudge. So I am using, I think it's brown 977, but the numbers always rub off on Tombow pens. And this is the colour that I'm using for the lollipop sticks. So I'm just going to go in and put in all of my lollipop sticks. Just if you can see, slightly off page there. I'll zoom in again just so you can see how I'm doing the lollipops. It's pretty much, it's down a little loop and back up. That's a chunky one there, and I'll move that down so you can see here. There we go, and another lollipop stick. There, done. Simple. Let's zoom out so you can see. All right, looks a bit crazy at the moment, but like I said, I've got my outline. So I'm going to go in with pink and just start building up my lollipops. I don't know if you would have seen on my Instagram page, but I've been very busy doing gardening this weekend, and as I am leaning over the camera here, my back is killing me. So I might have to sit down in a minute, but let's just keep going. So I'm doing the outline shapes, all of the bits and pieces that I want in pink. I'm following my original design, so that's just helping me know what colours I want where. Again, if you want to follow this exactly, if not, just do your own thing. I'm giving you the shapes, and you can do whatever pattern you like on your lollipops. You can do half-eaten ones, or maybe you want to do some drips, some melting lollipops. Just do your own thing, or not. Totally up to you. I find I design these beforehand, so I just plot it out, so I like to know where everything's going to go, and it just helps me let the page look a bit more evenly balanced. So I do design it ahead and mess about in my journal for a bit before I decide on a final design that I want to go with. So it's a little bit more of a thought through process. It's not spontaneous journaling. Never think that. I always think, like, don't think like I just kind of just opened my journal and this is what I did. And I don't think a lot of bullet journalers do that, you know, especially the ones that come up with themes for the month. We do think about them, and we do plan it, and we do research. And look, if you look at my Pinterest page, I pin a lot of ideas before I decide what I want to do. And I've got lots of different theme ideas already on my Pinterest board that I haven't done anything with. So take a look at that and you can get some ideas as well. So just going to keep filling in all of my lollipop sections. And I could go by lollipop. I'm going by colour just to save me stop opening and closing the pens so much. Really straightforward, colouring in. And this is the kind of thing, like I was saying to somebody, like, this is mindful journaling, because also, you know, like, just taking that time. Lots of people do colouring in, you know, you buy those colouring in books. Think of this as your kind of mindful colouring in session, because it's quite, I think anyway, it's very therapeutic for me. I enjoy getting creative, especially you know, when life's been a bit crazy, which it has been recently, because we've also got the launch of the planners coming up, which is terrifying me, I must say, guys. Really, I'm really scared of this year's designs. I did a lot of trend research, and I'm scared that I've gone a bit too fashionable. But it makes sense to me, because it's kind of trends that I think really lend itself to the brand. And I've got a photo shoot tomorrow where I'm shooting all of the covers, and hopefully launch. I mean, launch is set for the 1st of July, but I think we're gonna be running a bit late. Not too late, but just running a little bit late on that. Let's see how we go this week. It's all a go. And also school, I don't know if any of you with kids, school just seems to go crazy at this time of year. We've got like sports day, and then my eldest is starting secondary school, so we've got like open days. It's just been all a little bit full on, if I'm honest with you. I am raring for this holiday at the end of July. I need it. I'm ready for it. So maybe I'm definitely taking my journal with me on holiday. I'm definitely taking it, and I'm definitely going to be doing some journaling. I might have to preset up 2 weeks of pages so that I don't have to take all of my pens. But yeah, I definitely want to take my journal and make the most of that kind of chill out time and do some journaling. I'll still be doing journal club and posting on stories, but I think that's the only stuff I'll be doing on Instagram, because I'm hoping to take a good break. But it's difficult because it's just me in the company, if you didn't know, and there's no one else. So I do need to be there to answer emails and work remotely, but it's fine. We've got internet where we're going. We're actually staying at my dad's place in Spain, so we've got all we need. I can work from there. Okay, so I'll zoom out now so you can see I've kind of got all of my lollipop shapes. What I'm going to do next is I'm going to pop in July. I'm going to write in July, just because then it helps me see the gaps when I'm filling in with our sprinkles. I've said this before about if you're tracing through my titles, that the best thing you can do is take it slow and smooth. So concentrate on one letter at a time. Don't try and do the whole word. So I'm going to do J. So we go confident strokes, and then the U, and then just like that. I know a lot of you will be like, oh my god, just like that, you make it look so easy. But as long as you you're not shaking, you just go confident, be confident, you've got this, you can do this. I think I'm also going to put in my month, so I'm using the monthly stamp set. July starts on a Friday, and we've got 31 days, which helps. So I've chosen that, and I'm just gonna go in with my stamp. And then it really gives me an idea of where I've got space to add in all of our beautifully coloured sprinkles. So the next part is really straightforward. So for a sprinkle, I'm using the brush tip of the Tombow pen, and I'm just going to do a little line. I'm going to zoom in for this so you can see this in a bit more detail. Let's concentrate up here. So I'm going to just do a line for a sprinkle and a dot. And I'm actually just going to concentrate on this little section whilst we're zoomed in. So there's my sprinkle. Let's put a dot, a couple of dots around. And then you're just working through in all of your colours and just trying to spread them out as evenly as you can. Just make it look a bit... It's that thing where you're trying to make it look not thought about. You've just dropped a load of sprinkles. So that is it. That is it. So I'm going to zoom out, and I'm just going to speed up the camera whilst I fill in the rest of the sprinkles, and we'll speed it up and I'll join you on the other side. So I've added all of my sprinkles in, and now it's just left to outline everything, and I am getting my 0.1. This is actually a Tombow fine liner 01. I got it as part of a set with some Tombow pens, so that's quite handy. And let's just zoom in to concentrate on this top section. So we're going to just outline the ice lolly. Got some teeth marks on this one, and outline the stick. And then I'm actually also just giving the sprinkles an outline, because it just makes the page look a bit more graphic. Just helps it stick out a bit. So you can see how that really starts to make it pop a little bit just by adding that fine line. And you can totally do this in the hexagon gel pens, which is what I would normally use. I just had this one to hand, so these are little kind of pineapple chunks. I'm not quite sure what I thought that was. I was thinking of adding in some sunglasses as well, but I just kind of decided to keep it just to sprinkles in the end. So we just continue around, and on this one, this is like a watermelon ice lolly. So we've got that kind of skin there and the outer bit, and you can add in some pips. And then continue outlining as you go all the way around. I really might speed this up for you because there's nothing new going on here. We're just continuing to outline this lolly here. I'm just going to give it, this reminds me of those like lemonade, I love those lemonade lollies. Was it Orange Made? That's what we used to have. So they kind of have a bit of, they kind of like have ridges in them. You know the ones I mean. So I'm just going to continue. I'll speed up and then I'll meet you on the other side. Okay, so there we have it. There is July, and that just kind of continues, the design continues on to the other pages. So all you'll be doing is repeating the lollipops and the sprinkles. So it's a pretty straightforward doodle, but I really think I love the colours and I love the summery vibes, and I think it really pops. So I really hope you've enjoyed that, and I look forward to seeing what you guys come up with. As always, tag me in whatever you do, and if you've got any, I hope you have a great July.